Just a few days back, I had released one very important video about Lumix S1 Mark II feature, which is 6K open gate. Now, when we are shooting in open gate, there are few challenges that you might encounter. One of the biggest challenges that you might face is where to place different elements in a frame, because you have to be perfect in your framing, because when you are taking your footage on editing table, you must ensure that whatever elements you wanted to frame in a particular position, it is right there in the correct position. And for that, there is another feature in Lumix cameras, particularly Lumix S1 Mark II, which is frame marker. My name is Jassi Oberoi. Welcome to Exploring Light. So today in this video, I will share with you what frame marker is, how to set it up, and how useful it is. So without further ado, let's dig deep into this. So as I go into the menu, I will go into that cogwheel. In the cogwheel in monitor display video menu page 1, you will come across this frame marker here. When you press on frame marker, you will get three options: on, off and set. When you set it on, it will open the previously used setting in frame marker. So right now let me go and do the set. As we set, you will see you get three different options. One is frame 1, frame 2, frame 3, which means at any given point of time you can use three different frame markers, which is actually amazing. Let me go to frame 1. As you can see, I've set it on 16:9, which is the most obvious and most widely used frame marker, because this is the aspect ratio and in which you will be shooting your horizontal videos. But if you go through this, you will see there are so many options. These are anamorphic options, then 17:9. I mean, there are plenty of options available with you. Even custom option is there, so that you can use your own custom aspect ratio option. So let us say, let me still keep it at 16:9 for our understanding. Now when we come down, you can see frame color. So I can use any different color. I can assign any different color to a particular frame. So in this case, I have let me assign orange. When I go back, I can similarly assign frame marker for frame 2. And in this case, I have used 9:16. I can also change the color of the frame. Let's say I use red. Similarly, I can also use third frame. Right now I'm not using it, but you can have total 3 frame markers at any given point of time. Now let us come to the frame mask. But what exactly is frame mask? See, you have to understand these frame markers are just the guidelines. It is an overlay. It is not the final crop. You will still do the final cropping as your desired aspect ratio. These are just the guidelines so that you can frame correctly, so that you can understand the concept of frame mask correctly. What I've done is I have set the frame 1 to 4:3, because when I'm setting it to 16:9, it is almost covering most of the sensor size. So you might not get to understand how this frame mask works. So I'm setting frame 1 to 4:3. Now let me come to frame mask. Let me set it to 100% and let me go back to what it is showing. So you see, the entire area outside my frame 1, which was 4:3, it is totally dark. It does not mean that it will not record from this area. This is just for your understanding. Let me show you with another frame mask setting. So let me go to frame mask. Let me set it to 25%. And now let me show you. So you see, it is still under mask, but it's only masking up to 25% of the brightness. Personally, if I'm using more than one frame marker, I do not use this setting and I put it always on off. Now there is another important setting in this, which is live view frame adjustment. I put it on, which means that I can change the size and position of the frame by touching the frame on live view screen. Let's say I am recording my main video getting recorded at 16:9. I want to cut 9:16 aspect ratio for my reels and all during editing. Let's say my subject which I am trying to shoot is positioned off center. In this situation, this feature is so useful that I can move this frame to the position where my subject is. Let me show you. So let's say I want to frame the lens here. So I can drag and shift my vertical frame marker 9:16 to a place, to a position where the lens comes in the center. And same thing I can do with the second frame marker as well. This is such a wonderful feature because it helps me position these frame markers in the right position where my element and main subject is there. So that's all about frame markers. I hope you like this video, and do let me know what do you think about this wonderful feature in Lumix S1 Mark II. And if you've still not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and press the bell icon. Do comment and share because sharing is caring. So until next time, keep exploring light and stay healthy. Take care. Goodbye.